Hello and welcome everybody. Farmer Donkey here. We are now in the month of June on our Calmlands one tile challenge. Um, so we did make a few changes around the farm. Um, did a little bit of decorating around our house, and so I wanted to show that off to you guys for here in a second. Um, so we did have to go ahead and fast forward a little bit of time, just to kind of make it a little bit better for recording for you guys because, well, as soon as I woke up this morning, it was hailing and then had rain immediately following it. So we did kind of decorate a little bit. We put in our cherry trees that we wanted to put down and a few bushes around our house, kind of make it a little bit more homely, and I definitely like the way it turned out. And we did put a road a little bit the way around in the house and put a little bit of a path going up to our second door. So there's that. And we did put a little bit of a road down in front of the cows to feed them. So it is not quite time to go ahead and mow our grass yet, which is good because that'll give us time to get rid of our silage today, and then we can worry about where we're going to be putting that in uh, as far as next month. So the first things first, we're going to go ahead and open up the silo and get that emptied out. And I will be back with you guys after this short message.
Welcome to the Farmer Donkey Show, where the seeds are planted and the crops will grow. Grab your boots, let the good vibes flow. It's Farmer Donkey time. Let's go.
All right, I hope you all enjoyed that. So we are going to go ahead and empty out our silage bunker. And I think for the most part, we're going to put this directly into our cow pen. I think what I said I was going to do is do 2 loads to our cows and then 1 load down to the shop for a little bit of income. Oh, look at the little calf. I really do love the animations that they did for the young animals in this one. I think that's fun to watch them frolic and play. So this is our second load to the cows. And then the next load we will take and go ahead and sell. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot that needs to be done in June for a change, as we fertilized and we did the fertilizer last month and got all that ready to go. So June is mostly going to be about making money. There's a few products that we can sell besides just our silage. And our sorghum and sunflowers look amazing. But for the most part, it is not the month for us to sell a good chunk of our products. So we will just be doing a few chores here and around the farm. There currently is nothing in the used vehicle sales, so I didn't grab anything new yet. Not bad. We've got 2,600 off of one load of silage. I'm really waiting for our furniture to be ready to sell, as we have quite a bit of furniture ready to go. Unfortunately, the price is still rising. Well, I guess that would be fortunately. It's still going up. And should be at its max price maybe next month. So we will have to see about that. I don't want to drive into the field is with crop destruction on. I am pretty sure I would destroy quite a bit of our sorghum. So you don't really want to do that. And after we get the silage put away, we do want to go ahead and run the milk that we have down to our dairy. And then we have a little bit of lumber to go ahead and sell. Is it not? Just not. What do you mean? Okay. It's kind of weird how the triggers work on this. But yeah, silage is definitely accepted here. That's what my cows have been eating. Alright. I'm not sure if we do want to go ahead and put down a manure pit yet. Or if we want to just mostly use slurry to fertilize our fields. I haven't quite decided which way we want to go, as we do still have a bunch of that straw kind of just tucked away in for bedding, and we might honestly just leave that there for the cows. Alright, a little bit more cash for us. And, don't run over the winch. Okay. So yeah, we are going to be bringing down our, well, let's see. What are the beam prices? Wood beams currently is still going up, but it's not, it's less than $100 difference, between its current price and the max price. So we might go ahead and sell our wood beams, but we can sell our plank long and prefab walls that we have as well and get that little bit of income here. So we will do that on this episode. Yeah, I don't think, well, we might have a small little load after we run these two to finish off our silage. But definitely our biggest priority with the silage is for feeding our cows. And apparently tipping our trailer. Okay. Okay, so there is going to be at least another load down to sell. So that is good. Um, Let me make about 50. Well, yeah, make almost 10,000 off of our silage today. So not bad, not bad at all. And then there's going to be a little bit left over for the cows. Okay, yeah. So we'll run this down real quick. We'll scoop that up, get that dumped into the cattle pen. And then we will come back down with our front loader and start getting rid of a ton of wood. We can see how much we have left. Currently, we still owe $226,000 left on our loan. So, not super upset about that. We have been making our monthly payments of around $12,000 every month. So, it is getting paid off little by little. But all of the products that we've been selling from our sawmill have been very helpful in keeping up with the loan. Um, all right. That is the last little bit of our silage. So we'll get this dropped off and parked. We'll grab our front loader and switch over to the pallet forks. Woo. Drop the bucket off right here. So we will need that when we go to open up the silage bunker again. Alright. Yeah, just a little bit of choring here and there. Our trees all over the farm have been growing up nicely. We do need to probably cut down, let's see, how much wood do we have in our sawmill? Yeah, so we can squeeze about 1.5 trees left into our sawmill. So we'll cut those down as well and get those transferred over. But yeah. So we'll probably do a quick time lapse of me selling these products, and then we'll get back to you. That's nice. Once we get to cutting down some more trees. So we'll see you guys then. So we got quite a bit of lumber sold off. We were able to get our income up to 87,000. So that is good for us. Yep. So we're gonna put down our pallet forks here for a moment. And we'll grab our winch and our stump grinder. And we'll grab a couple of trees. I really don't want to cut around the crop at the moment just because of, well, we don't want to be dragging anything over the crops. Now, I think we have we can grab a couple of trees from over here. As I said, it's probably going to take about 2.5. So we're going to cut down 2 trees. And, of course, cut it up a little bit. Just because there's no way our little winch is going to pull a tree that is, a couple of tons, a few. So, yeah, it takes a little bit of work to get these trees in. I don't delimb them as much as I just kind of chunk them up and get them in. Right. Yeah, because each tree is about 8.7 tons. So we do kind of just keep a couple of trips back and forth. So I get to share that with you guys today as far as how do we get our trees into our sawmill. Well, there's a lot of back and forth. Yeah, so this is the process that we do just about every month. We cut it down at least one tree and get it drug over. Kind of depends on how much wood we go through at the sawmill. But I know we didn't do it last month at all. So and of course we're not looking for the perfect cut. We're just more of let's get the quantity of wood in there. No. Our branches are cut while getting caught. Almost got it. Now we're dragging the other piece as well. Get those put in there. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to go ahead and cut down another tree this episode. Just because I know each tree is about 20,000 liters. And we are already over 81. So, I think we will kind of let it just sit. That way we don't have a big old tree just kind of sitting here waiting for the next month. Yeah, because we're at 87,000 liters now. Alright, so let's go clear out that stump real quick. And yeah, I think that would be where we would... Oh, wait, we still need to take care of our... moving our milk down. Trying to get a good angle to see the wood chipping at. It's a little harder to see with the grass here. And that is for sure. Alright. Now that that stump is taken care of, I'll get rid of this and our winch. I think we will just kind of leave it over behind the sawmill just to make sure it doesn't get run over. Alright. So we'll run up real quick to the top of the farm, grab our milk tank, fill that up, and get that down to our dairy. And that is about all that we can do this month. So, just a little bit of, I guess, farm maintenance this month is what we'll call that. But I did want to make our house look amazing. And I think I was able to do that pretty well in between episodes. We don't have any buffalo. Looks like it's going to be about 2 trips worth of milk. I guess at some point we will probably want to buy a few more cows, but I'm not sure how much silage we want to burn through in a month, especially with our little dairy already struggling to keep up with the cheese production. As dairy. Yeah. We still have 7,000 liters of, well, 9,000 now, liters of milk in there. So I'm not sure how many cows we want to keep without putting down a little bit bigger of a dairy. So that might be something we would want to do here in the near future, is maybe get a little bit bigger of a dairy so we can support having a few more cows producing milk. But we will see what we do with that in time. I know the base game dairy is about $110,000. And I'm not sure how that compares to the current dairy that we have as far as production. We might end up keeping both just to kind of keep up with it. or we might get rid of uh, our modded one that we're using. We'll just have to take a look and see what, I guess, what we're going to be able to do with that. But yeah, thank you all for watching this far. If you made it this far in the episode, please smash that like button for me and consider subscribing. Also, check out all of the content creators in the description that are also taking part in this challenge. They are doing amazing things on their farms. And yeah, I guess until next time, peace!